Hey, awesome people. Mr. C here with another fractions video. Make sure, if you learn anything new at all, click that like and subscribe button. Join us as we continue making math understandable and challenging. This video is going to be our adding improper fractions using the standard way practice problems video. If you missed the teaching video, it is in the description below. Check it out. Also in the description, you will find everything we have covered for 4th grade fractions and 4th grade mixed numbers. You'll also see our 3rd grade fractions playlist and our 2nd grade fractions playlist. Okay, all of those in the description below. Check those out. Again, our video today is going to be our adding improper fractions using the standard way practice problems video. Let's do it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm going to say before we get started, and that is make sure you have a growth mindset, okay? Growth mindset means that we are using our mistakes to help us get better. We are challenging ourselves, learning new things, and we're not giving up, okay? Ask lots of questions, ask for help, practice problems on your own. The more you do that, the better you're going to get, okay? Excuse me. So here we go. Very first problem, we have 9/4 plus 6/4. And again, if you missed the models video for this standard here where we are adding improper fractions, make sure you check out that adding using the models, because that's really helpful in making sure that you can see what we're talking about with these improper fractions, okay? A lot of times people just want to know how to add them, but they don't want to understand what it means to actually see an improper fraction, okay? In this video, I'm just going to show you the standard way of adding. All right, so let's take a look. We have 9/4 plus 6/4. First thing I notice is that both of these are improper fractions. Because both of them are improper fractions, that means that both fractions are larger than 1. This improper fraction means that it's more than 1. This is more than 1. So when we add two fractions that are more than 1, our answer has to be more than 1. Okay? Second thing I notice is the denominators for both are the same. Because they are the same, that means that we don't have any extra steps. We can just go straight into adding, and that's what I'm going to do. So we've got 9/4 plus 6/4. Add the numerators. So 9 plus 6 is 15. Do we add the denominators? No, we do not. And the denominators stay the same. So 9/4 plus 6/4 gives us the answer of 15/4, which is an improper fraction. Again, this next step, we're going to take this improper fraction and turn it into a mixed number. If you don't know how to do this, you need to check out our converting improper fractions to mixed numbers video. Okay, check that out. It's on my channel. Check that out, because this next step can be a little bit confusing if you don't know what we're talking about. I'm going to take this and turn it into a mixed number. To do so, I'm going to be converting 4/4 each time into one whole. So I'm going to be taking 4/4 out of this improper fraction and converting that into one whole. And so to do that, I'm going to take 4/4, then I'm going to take another 4/4, which is 8/4, another 4/4, which is 12/4. So that gives me 3. So what I'm doing is I'm taking 4/4, I'm taking another 4/4, and I'm taking another 4/4 to give me 3 whole. Okay, that's where I'm getting all of this information. That means 4, 8, 12. That means that there's 3/4 left over. Okay, that is what my mixed number would actually look like. Okay, parents, teachers, again, your goal is for students to get to this point here. If they can get to 15/4, that's perfect, okay? This next step is that next level thinking, is that next step. It's that next challenge for them. Students, this is your next step, okay? If you can get to this point, start challenging yourself. How are you going to get to this point? I recommend drawing models. Draw some models. Once you can draw the models, then you'll be able to do it this really efficient and quick way, okay? And again, we don't really care about how fast you do it. It's all about doing it correctly. So take your time. Don't rush through it, okay? Another problem for you. Let's get started. Here we go. We've got 5/3 plus 8/3, and a couple things. Let's notice both of these fractions are improper, meaning that they are larger than 1. Both of these fractions have the same denominator, which is 3, which means that we're going to be able to jump straight into adding this improper fractions. All right, these improper fractions. Let's do so. Let's add the numerators. What y'all getting for the numerators? 5 plus 8, let me think, that should be 13. Yep. Do we add the denominators? No, we do not. The denominator stays the same. There we go. We've got 13/3. Think for a moment. What does that mean? What would that look like as a mixed number? Draw the model if you need to. Teachers, parents, show them that video. Let them draw the model. Again, do not say, like, drawing a model, it takes too much time, or you shouldn't draw a model. Use models, okay? If we can use models, great. Because the more we use a model, the better we are going to get at being able to see what we're doing, okay? Students, don't give up, all right? If you have to draw a model, great. Use a model. It may take you a little bit more time, but that's okay. So what we need to do here is I'm going to turn this into a mixed number. So I'm going to convert this. And to do so, I'm going to be taking 3/3 out of this fraction and converting it to 1 whole, because 3/3 is equal to 1 whole. All right. So to do so, I'm going to do 3/3, another 3/3, which is 6/3. So I'm doing 3/3. I'm doing another 3/3. I'm going to do another 3/3 because that's going to be 9/3. And I'm going to do another 3/3 because that's 12/3. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, because 3, 6, 9, 12. And that's going to leave me 1/3 as my fraction. So both of these answers are correct. 13/3 is the answer in improper fraction. And then in our mixed number form, the answer would be 4 and 1/3. Ask yourself, where are you confused? Where are you making a mistake? What doesn't make sense? Rewatch it. Ask an adult. Ask a parent. Ask a guardian. Ask somebody older than you. See what they think, and then have them try this next problem with us. Hopefully you are getting the hang of this. If not, stick with it. All right, try this one. Feel free to pause me and try this one on your own. We've got 11/10 plus 11/10. So we've got the same exact improper fraction, which means that both of these fractions are greater than 1. Both of these fractions have denominators of 10, so that means we don't have any extra steps. We should be able to just go ahead and start adding. So let's do that. 11 plus 11, add the numerators. 11 plus 11 is 22. Scroll down a little bit here. Is 22. We do not add the denominators. They stay at 10. All right, there is your answer as an improper fraction, 22/10, 22/10. Remember, what we're going to try to do next is convert it into a mixed number. 10/10 is equal to 1 whole. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to see how many 10/10 we can take out of 22/10. So 10/10 would be 1 whole. 20/10 would be 2 wholes. And that would leave 2/10 as our fraction. So again, 22/10, that is a correct answer. 2 2/10 is a correct answer. This step here is that next step of your learning. So if you can get to this point, great. Once you get to this point, watch our other video for converting improper fractions to mixed numbers, and then you'll be able to do this easy peasy. Again, math builds on itself. Don't give up if you're stuck right now. rewatch some of our other videos because we're building on everything you've learned. Everything you've learned in fractions, we're just building a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more each and every time. All right? Feel free to reach out to me. End of this video has all of my contact information. Reach out. Let me know if I can help in any way. Thanks for tuning into this video. Like always, if you learned anything new, click that like and subscribe button. Join us as we continue making math understandable and challenging. That's all I have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. C, out.